I had very little mobility at all, no use of my left arm, and very little use of my left leg. By the time I left, I was able to walk with electrical stimulation and without. I was able to kick a soccer ball and large therapy balls. I was able to be alone in my room eating meals, which was a big step. I very much felt like I had the A team behind me. Right hand knew what the left hand, literally and figuratively, were doing. Speech and learning knew what I was working on with OT and with physical therapy, and everything felt like a team approach. I did not have a patient experience. I had a human experience. I developed great relationships with my therapist. By the time I left, we had fun inside jokes and really just kind and compassionate care. The nurse who knew that I loved graham crackers right before falling asleep. That's a very silly example, but there are so many examples. I miss the can-do, will-do, positive reinforcement I was getting. It was so much about ability instead of disabilities. I never thought of myself as disabled while I was being treated as a human. And I felt valued and empowered to take on things that at the beginning of my journey, I could never have dreamed of taking on. I was able to overcome fear, physical limitation, mental limitations just through a few weeks.
We still have some more distance to go before we're done with this, but from the time she entered Sheltering Arms to the time she left was night and day.
I hear my primary therapist in my head all the time. I hear what they would have said to me, as I'm taking a step or doing a basic self-care task. I hear them. They made an indelible impact on me.
There are other options out there in Richmond and elsewhere for that, but it was clear from everybody who I spoke with, the research that I did, that Sheltering Arms was not just the top in the region, but I would say probably one of the top in the nation. So we really were extremely fortunate to have the opportunity to have such really world-class care right in our backyard.